I got new skates. It's been over a year since I've been able to say that, but I've actually got new skates. So these are the standard Omni V2, and I cannot wait to skate them today. So if you happen to have found this video and you don't know who I am the owner of Standard Skate Company. I designed the Omni, so full disclosure, this is not a review. This is not a first impressions. This is I just got my new skates that I've been working on for over a year, and I am thrilled to be skating them finally. So a little bit of history. We released the standard Omni V1 last year in 2023. They started hitting stores in February of 2023. So after dropping the V1, we started work on V2. We've got a bunch of new features and tweaks that we made to the shell, to the liners, to the sole plates, to every little bit so that we can make V2 an even better skating experience. If you are looking for everything that we did to make V2 even better, I have a detailed Gear Talk episode where I break down every little change that we made. I will link to that in the description. Today is just a chance for me to skate the skates, show a few of the big highlight features, and truthfully, start getting myself back into shape. So about 4 months ago, I hurt my back skating, coming off of a grind, nothing crazy, didn't fall, didn't tweak myself in a weird position, but I went to physical therapy and I've been learning how to get myself back into shape because I realized that skating is more than just an activity for me. It is a part of my life. And without being able to skate, it really impacts my mental health, and I need to be able to get out there. In a future video, I will go through all of the things that I've learned from physical therapy, including the stretches and the strength training, as well as the tips that my physical therapist gave me for better absorbing the impact when I'm coming off of grinds and airs. But today, the road to recovery begins. I'm going to do 5 of each of my grinds so that I can get myself back into shape and start skating more regularly so that I can go back out to the skate park and go and have fun again. I really miss skating. But first, it's time to warm up. Oh my God, winded just trying to do warm-ups. This is going to be a long road to get back to where I was. I was never a great skater, all relative, right? But I was competent, Like I could see an obstacle and I could do the obstacle, and that's what I like. I've got a set of like 10 grinds that I like to do, and I could do all of them on ledges, and I could do some of them on rails, and I could do a handful on them on quarter pipes and coping and stuff like that. I will get back. I will be back, but this is taking a lot out of me. Soul tricks, absolutely no problem. I feel like soul tricks are kind of they're always my safety grind. So Mizu first try, soul first try, Mistral first try, that alley-oop soul first try. Portstar took a couple attempts. It has always been a little hit or miss for me, but I nailed it and I feel pretty good about it. I feel like it locked pretty good. Royales felt great. Absolutely great. This V2 material being squishier really lets me lock and then sink, which is something that it's harder to do with V1. When I skated carbon boots, I had that same issue where it felt like you had to kind of lock perfectly on that initial landing. And if you didn't, you had to adjust. And as you adjust and squash down to get to your sole plate, I tended to slide out. I'm, again, not a great skater. With this, it felt like I didn't lock perfectly. It's my first time back, brand new frames, brand new skates. But I pushed that front foot out more and squished down my back foot, and it was able to compensate. And that felt great. It felt like I was really locked on. I could go for much longer if this ledge were longer. Back Royale took a while. I don't know what that was all about. It was likely nerves. Back Royale is a trick that's usually pretty solid for me, but it's very scary for me to commit to. And, I am skating a flat setup, again, brand new skates that I haven't done back Royales in probably 6 months. And, I haven't done, any real Royale tricks in a while. Definitely none in the V2s. So very concerned that I was going to slip out, and I slipped out a lot. I think that first one I locked on pretty good, and then I came too far over the ledge and I went flying. Finally got it to a point where I was pretty happy with it. Definitely not my best back Royale, but I feel like I locked pretty well. Back Farv, first try I missed, second try locked on. I didn't get as low as I usually do. It's harder to do back Farvs for me on lower obstacles. This ledge is only 12 inches tall. So it's not the tallest of grinds. If I had something that was like 2 feet, I think that would be a lot easier. Just because I have to squash down on this ledge versus a bigger obstacle, I could just pick up my feet and get on it. But first day back, the goal is to just start skating again. And so long as I'm skating, I have accomplished my goal. All right, I'm going to rest up and I'm going to do 5 of each of my grinds. I think I'm going to limit it to sole tricks. So the goal of this is to strengthen my muscles. So I think I'm going to limit this to probably sole grinds. I feel like a sole grind, maybe mistrial. Let's do mistrial because that feels like it uses the same muscles, but it's also a lot more of a squatty trick, so I can get down lower and really strengthen that back core area. Probably skip back Royale, but I'll do forward Royale 5 times. Why don't I do that? I'll do 5 good mistrials, and I'll do 5 good Royales. Road to recovery. You got to start somewhere, and I think for my first real day back, I feel like this was a pretty big success. My abs are a little tired. Definitely my quads are tired. That mostly from the mistrials. I started feeling it really bad with my mistrial, and it's probably just muscles that I haven't used. Getting on that grind, locking and staying stable is it's a move that most normal day-to-day activity doesn't replicate. Royales felt great, absolutely great. I missed that feeling. I think Royale of all of the grinds, one of the best feeling grinds that I do, and just locking on and just having that slide where you're almost slipping out, but you're not slipping out. You're really controlling it. It feels amazing. Definitely got some good ones, some not so good ones, but I'm gonna do this again. I will likely be doing this every couple of days. So I'm trying to troubleshoot my live stream, and I'm thinking I might set up a live stream setup with this to see if I can do a live stream and if I get any issues like I was getting during Gear Talk. So stay tuned for that. I want to get back in shape. I absolutely love this. I miss this so much, and it's important to me that I'm able to skate. But I need to be able to do it safely. And, getting hurt definitely stops my desire. Like, there's a balance, right? Fear of getting hurt and, exuberance from doing the grinds and the tricks. It's kind of, I don't know where it is on the line, but the more that I can skate, the better I get with my technique for stabilizing my body to support landings. I think the more I'll be able to skate safely, and ultimately I'll be much happier. Standard Omni V2. We are waiting for the skates from the factory. So these were the first samples that hit the US. They are from production, but my full production delivery isn't here yet. If you are in Asia, they are receiving their shipments. So contact Wheel Love or Zero Type or Cenoramp or Lava Skates. Those are the 4 shops in Asia that have skates. Give them a call if you're interested. If you're in the US, Canada, UK, Europe, South America, Australia, New Zealand, all of those are on the way, and they will be here likely beginning of January. It's possible that I get them end of December. I'm still holding out hope. Shops will probably get them before me, especially the shops on the West Coast like Roller Warehouse, Intuition, and Inline Warehouse. Us over here in North Carolina, Oak City, and all direct orders, they have to go across the country. So might take a little bit longer for us to get here. Carriers is right in the middle in Texas. They'll be getting them probably before we get them, but maybe after the West Coast. Everyone else, though, realistically, beginning of January. If you're interested, standardskate.co is the place to go to learn everything about the Omni V2. You can watch the team video of them skating around in California called Fever Dream. You can watch Yandi, his promo edit for his new skates. Everything is on the website. Check it out. For me, very excited, man. This was a great session. I don't feel like I injured myself. I feel like more like this will really help me. I need to mix in my strength training and my stretching, which I will get into in a future video. But for now, I'm feeling great. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate all the support. I know that my channel has been dormant for a while due to injury and life. I pledge to make a change to that. So if you're looking for a 48-year-old man to jump on things with rollerblades, don't forget to like and subscribe.